Hi, it's Lindy again, continuing on with our little Queen Anne stool from yesterday. This is the paint that I've used as my base coat. It's a Dixie Belle, and this one's called Mermaid Tail. And I've used Dixie Belle for a long time and I love it, but I've just discovered this, which I like much better. It's beautiful and smooth, really easy to blend. So I'm swapping over, but I've still got a lot of Dixie Belles left, so I'm using them as my base coats. One thing I did find with this is that once this dried this morning and I felt it, I could feel tiny little ridges every now and again, just little lumps that had formed in the jar. So I've had to give this a really gentle sand. We don't have prep sand here yet, the prep sander system, but you can get the surf prep pads, and the finest one was fabulous. Just went over this just lightly so it's lovely and smooth again. Now, the other thing I've noticed on this is that there's some tiny little holes. Can you zoom in on this for me, Rich? You zoom right in here. You see all these tiny little holes that have formed? I didn't notice that when it was mahogany and it had all the gloss, but now I'm seeing them. So I'm going to fill those quickly, and they take no time at all to fill in. One thing I love about Dixie Belle is their mud. This stuff's fabulous. You don't even need a spatula to do a little job like this. Do you want to come in close so you can see? Can you see what I'm doing up here? Watch this. I'm just using my finger. Swipe it on. That will dry by the time I get back around to this corner. It dries super fast. There's a lot of fillers that you can buy, but most of them are pretty thick. This just goes on beautifully. They're quite thick and they take usually a few hours before you can paint over them, but this one's pretty instant. If I got them all around that side, I can't see. I just do that and that's done. There's another one around here if you can see it. See all the little marks on this one? Oh, actually, if you can see that, oh, hang on, I've missed a bit over there. I couldn't see. That's it, just with your finger, and it'll fill it and dry in seconds. It's a great product. I love this about Dixie Belle. I've never found anyone that does one better than this. I'll go back over to this side now. Yeah, that's not even going to need a sand. It's just going on so smooth. It's beautiful stuff. It's got some sort of an oil in it that just helps it glide on. And I guess that's why it dries so fast. I'm not sure, but it's beautiful. Another little bit there. So when I put metallic paint on this, you're going to see every single mark. With metallics, you must be very cautious and take your time when you paint. That's okay. That one, oh geez. And every leg, I never noticed that before. But we'll be going over this in a minute. I'm done, I think. No sanding needed. It's incredible. Great product. Last bit. Smooth it on with your finger. Just levels that surface back out again for you. There we go. Done. Okay. So we're ready to paint. I don't remember what corner I started in, but I might start around here. It's going to be hard for you to see what I'm doing because you're on the opposite